What up? What's happening? This is episode 3. We still haven't been canceled of the Audible podcast for sports meets life and culture. I am half of the dynamic duo that is Bobby G and Wildcard Mar. What's happening, bro?
Yo, 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 we here. It's Friday. You know what that means. Yes, sir. It's Bobby G, Wildcard Mar, Audible Podcast, baby. Let's go.
Absolutely. So you got that extra energy just because you're wearing the hat of a champion. You know, you ain't got to rub it in, though. That's all I'm saying. You know, you got to.
Hey, man,
But,
it is what it is. But before we get started, I know we're going to talk about it, but I think I'm just extra happy and extra amped because I'm just happy to be here. And that's just on some real shit. I mean, we talk about sports and culture here. I'm just happy to be here, y'all. For those who didn't pay attention, I've been living on the rock. There was a horrific incident at the Chiefs parade Wednesday on Valentine's Day, and me and my wife were in attendance. Literally, we were probably 50 to 70 yards where the shooting started taking place. I saw a clip of when I saw a clip of when the shooting had took place, and I was piecing it all together, and I'm like, yep, I was definitely still in the crowd. I was definitely still amongst the millions of people that was there. It must have been an angel on our shoulder because we were 70 yards to the right of it. But with that being said, there's 23 people, unfortunately, had to deal with the repercussions of some devious acts from 2 juveniles, and that's what sucks. It's juveniles that did this, and they got charged today. Unfortunately, hey man, when you make bad decisions like this, you got to deal with the consequences, and that's just unfortunate that juveniles are having that they're doing acts like that. So, but that's another conversation for another day. The victims, half of them were children. And that hurt my heart to the core because literally me and wifey literally at the last minute decided not to take our children down because my grandmother has an apartment that's literally on the side of where the parade ended. So we can literally sit on our balcony and watch the whole thing. So they stayed with her. Me and wifey went down and literally, hey, man, my heart goes out to the family of Lisa Lopez Galvin, the sole person that passed away. Condolences to her family. And she's a mother. She got taken away from her kids. Her kids got hit with bullets. So not only are they recovering from injuries from the shooting, they lost their mother. So condolences out to them, man. So just a very a sad day in Kansas City here, and that's why I wanted to come out with that energy. Give you a shout out, my man Bobby G. You checked in on me. Shout out to all my peoples that checked in on me. I got to give a big shout out to my man Michael Turner. He does a podcast with me on 613 Fate Productions, D-Man K Sports Podcast. That brother literally was on the phone with me, and me and him was having some real heart-to-heart conversations about life. And just man, I can't lie, man. I was in a real jacked up headspace that day because I had literally as a father, as a husband, as a a grandson, a son. I was literally playing every what if scenario in my head. Because of what took place 50 to 70 yards to my left. So I'm just happy to be here. Man, let's get it cracking, man. Let's change the mood up in this thing, man. Cause hey man, can't take life for granted, y'all. Can't take it for granted, but that's what we're here to talk about on Audible Podcast, baby. Yes,
I just want to comment on one thing you said. For people who couldn't understand, bro, that is close. You say 50 to 70 yards. That for people who can't. I know a lot of people can't do distance in their head or whatever. I mean, you're not just for football fans because it's a football event.
Yeah, that's not far.
These people run the 40-yard dash in 4 seconds.
Yeah.
So you're literally, when you say 50 to 70 yards, you're literally within, somebody could have easily ran in your direction, and that turned out different.
Yeah, man.
So
And
yeah, that's not a long distance.
no, and the crazy thing is, I'm around guns. I hear guns all the time. It was so many people there, and it was so much noise. I didn't hear 'em. And I'm like, how's that so? And luckily, like I said, it must have been an angel on me and wifey shoulders. Honestly, there's angels on a lot of people, because that
Right.
scenario could have been a lot worse. I think there
Absolutely.
had to be at least 1 million plus people down there,
Oh, absolutely
and
easy.
and only for one casualty. I mean, I'm not looking at that as a positive, because none of this shouldn't have happened. But that situation could have been a lot worse. But uh, hey man, I love everybody. Appreciate everybody, and I'm gonna make sure I say it, just because I don't want to be uh, uh, in a situation where I never told everybody that I care for them, appreciate them, and have love for them. So, hey man, we
Yep.
here, baby. We here.
Yep. Absolutely. And I also shout out to our comrade Tanner. Tanner, Let's Talk Sports. He's also from Kansas City. He was also at the parade. Or no, he did. So I texted him. He said the last minute he decided not to go. He was supposed to go, but he didn't. But he's also,
Hmm.
from that area, so he could have been there. So yeah,
Yeah,
shout out to him. And
yeah,
again, prayers and thoughts to everybody, all that were injured. Heard there were majority kids, which is utterly disappointing. Utterly disappointing that you hear it's juveniles involved in this.
yeah,
Like what are we doing? Like what are we
yeah,
really doing?
yeah.
But
That that man. I can't. I think that's what really messed up my stomach that day, Bobby G, is that there was kids hurting kids, man.
right,
It's babies. I mean, when you hear the word juveniles, I think about what I was doing at 16, 17 years old.
exactly.
And I didn't know nothing, man. I was young, dumb, full of bubble gum, and trying to let my cum go. So you know, so it is what it is, man. Hey, yeah, shout out to my man Kareem, aka
Yep.
Joe. Good
Let's
people's
go
right
here.
there. Yeah, man.
I'm
That's
pretty
good.
sure I'll bring in the real.
Yeah.
Absolutely,
Hey,
man. Appreciate you, brother.
yes, sir. We're gonna bring it every Friday. We're gonna bring the real every Friday, man. So that's what we gonna do. That's
Uh, with that, we'll get into the other news before we bring in talk about our main 3 points. Shout out, I guess. Shout out, congratulations to Caitlin Clark. Broke the record all time leading scorer in women's basketball, NCAA women's basketball history. Um, yeah, she's carrying the game right now. It's exciting to watch. Definitely has the NCAA on her shoulders. We're looking forward to seeing her in the WNBA, regardless of
like,
what payment stripes they're going through. And believe it or not, fellas, there are some exciting women playing basketball.
mm-hmm.
Just because they can dunk, like the rest of their game is they play with a
It's like,
passion that right. They play like every game matters. Like, people get tired of the NBA regular season. It's lengthy. Some players know how to navigate it. Thanks, LeBron. That's the one bad thing you brought to basketball, not making us give up on the regular season. Uh, but the WNBA and NCAA, every single game matters, and they play their hearts out every night. They deserve to be respected and appreciated. Shout out to Caitlin Clark.
mm-hmm. Hey,
Uh,
it's funny you say that. She got whose record is in sight. Damn it. For the
oh,
men's
Pete
all. Yeah,
Pistol.
she got Pistol Pete's record in the crosshairs, because y'all got to remember, folks, whatever point she puts up in the NCAA tournament counts towards it.
Counts. Yeah,
So she
yeah.
got Pistol Pete's record in the crosshairs, and we'll see what happens. But I will say this: hey, Caitlin Clark, man, what an amazing talent she is.
Mm-hmm.
What a dope leader she is for the team of the University of Iowa, the Lady
Yeah,
Hawkeye. I can't wait to see what happens with the rest of her career. Uh, her name is definitely going to go down in history as one of the
oh yeah.
best female basketball players to ever lace up a pair of tennis shoes and put them on the basketball court. I mean,
Is she the greatest though?
You know
Now I
what?
asked that because another one of our comrades, shout out to Nick Botkins, he sent out a tweet saying she is the best women's college basketball player of all time, and I'm like, I don't know if I can co-sign that because she does not have a championship.
I give her the
And, I
greatest
usually don't measure by championship, but it's like every
I
great
feel
female basketball player has one.
championship. Yeah.
Right.
I don't know, man, because don't get it twisted. She got the points, so she's a scorer. All right, so we can give her
Yeah.
that.
Right.
But I don't know if I can count on her on defense. I don't know if I can count on her to lead a team to a championship. I know she's gotten to a national championship game,
Yeah.
but at the end of the day, I understand it's a team sport, but especially in basketball, you can influence more on your team success by what you do individually. And, yeah, she can rack up the points because even look at when she does her majority of her stats. It's not like she's racking up, it's not like she's racking up a lot of assists. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It, like if she was doing like a double of like points and assists, and I can probably change my tune and be like, is she probably the greatest? And
Okay.
if she's racking up some steals too, I can say, okay, she's the greatest because you're affecting on both ends of the court, not
Right.
just the offensive side. Then I can say that, yeah, you're contributing on that defensive side too. I mean, come on, man. We talking about Cheryl Miller. We talking about
Cheryl Swoops.
Cheryl Swoops. We talking about Diana Taurasi.
Yeah.
We
Lobo.
can't even forget, Lobo. We can't forget how dominant Maya Moore was at UConn. I mean, there's Shamika Holdsclaw. Come on, Candace Parker.
Yeah.
We talking about there's a lot of ladies that were dominant in the NCAA world, and
Brittany Griner.
Griner was dominant. Yeah. There's a young lady in University of Southern Cal as a freshman who ain't even close to hitting the peak of her college career in Juju Watkins. So
hey.
I don't know if I can co-sign that as she's the greatest of all time. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't do.
And then again, what do they all? Obviously, minus Juju because she's a true freshman. What do they all those women have in common? They all have at least one championship.
At least one.
At least one, and I have to qualify. That's terrible. I had to quite at least one because Taurasi got 3, Lobo got like 2. Like Taurasi won championship like every year of her career. Matter of fact, I think she only lost like 2 games total.
Bro,
but
dog. I mean, I don't know if I could co-sign that quite yet because now I mean, it's almost like we kind of, I hate to say it, but Caitlin Clark is almost like the Dan Marino of the college basketball world. We understand her great talents, but hey, man, you ain't even got one.
Now, obviously, she has this year to put a lot of that to rest. She can put a lot of it to rest if they take it down this year. But until then,
I don't know that's gonna happen, man. I think last year was their best chance.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, this hella squads out there that you ain't gonna sit here and think that Iowa is just. I mean, yeah, you come out the Big Ten, I can give you that. But I mean, come on, man. First of all, the SEC alone got some teams that are competing with South Carolina and giving them a run. Hell, Tennessee was giving South Carolina a run the other night. Okay. And and Tennessee's not probably nowhere close to one of the greatest teams in the country, but the SEC is just, I think it's so competitive. It's almost like I think SEC might put like about 5-6 squads in the tournament and can probably make some noise. And right now, South Carolina playing and how deep they are with their bench. Bro, South Carolina would dog walk Iowa right now. They would dog walk them.
Yeah, Dawn Staley. Shout out to Dawn Staley. She got them girls playing ball. Like, I used to have the biggest crush on Dawn Staley when I was a kid, man. I swear to God.
What are you, fire yellow cell? What's up, dog?
Hey, and she could hoop. I was hooping back there. Oh my God, man! Shout out to Coach Staley. But yeah, good luck to the Hawkeyes. Good luck to Caitlin. Congratulations on the record. Hopefully she can get that done to solidify her college legacy. Staying in college, man. Shout out to Deshaun Foster. Shout out to
Yes.
Deshaun Foster, recently hired as UCLA football coach. Prestigious job. Um, just glad to see. I mean, the students wanted him. Like, see how he was embraced by the team. He's an alum, heralded college career. Good, solid pro career. You know, that's 6, 7 years. But yeah, outstanding hire. Congratulations to him.
Big time. Big time. Hey, and when I saw that clip, man, I was like, hell yeah. It ain't nothing better than the student athletes happy that they got the coach that they, respect, got love for. And, I know we talk about how the disparity in minority representation in positions of control and power in the NFL are pretty bad. They are far more worse in college football.
Yeah.
And so definitely shout out to Deshaun Foster for getting that job. I hope he does great things with the program. It's going to be a tough challenge because now they're no longer in the Pac-12. They are a part of the Big Ten now. But I just got to say this. See, Chip Kelly, you literally was the head coach there, and all of a sudden you thought it was a better job to be an offensive coordinator at Ohio State?
I think, yeah, and absolutely. And here's why. I'm actually glad you brought that point because a lot of people don't understand the move.
Yeah, because I didn't understand it.
Obviously, he's head coach of a UCLA prestigious university. He's the head man. He's going to get credit for whatever they do. However, he's going to that new conference. You already got king of the hill in your conference, Michigan. You know Ohio State's going to be rough stride. You know Michigan State can have their years. Penn State can have their years. But you got your big brother coming with you. USC, they coming with you. Like, if they don't have good seasons, I mean, bro, 6, 7 wins ain't gonna get it in the Big Ten.
Nah,
you got to be 9, 10 plus, 9 wins plus. Now, you can make bowl games and but you're the prestigious university. That ain't going. You ain't gonna last long. He will get more credit if he's the offensive coordinator at Ohio State and they averaging 40 points a game and they lose the national championship game. He ain't gonna get the blame, but he'll get all the credit for what that offense could do. And I think it'll lead to a better head coaching job quicker. Just think about it. They come out this season and Ohio State averages 40 points a game. Let's say they don't win. They finish second in the Big Ten to Michigan again. But let's say they go out and win like the Sugar Bowl or something. And then he has that explosive offense. Now you got schools like I didn't say Alabama. You think they have their man, but Miami.
Yeah,
that's a good job. Let's say Dabo said, you know what, I'm done here at Clemson. Got a Clemson job. It's his road to getting a bigger job than what he could have at UCLA. You run the risk of kind of running down your legacy because. Let's be fair. I don't see them competing with Ohio State, Michigan anytime soon.
Fair.
With the way their roster's set. Yeah. Like, you about to take 2 losses every year for the next 2 guaranteed losses.
Yeah.
For the next 5 years. Being that kid. And then that book is gonna grow on you quick, bro. When you gonna beat Ohio State? When you gonna beat Michigan? When you gonna beat Ohio State? That pressure. Give me this OC job.
I just got to coach offense.
Hell, could even lead to an NFL job quicker.
Honestly, think about it this way. So say we ride with your scenario, and they lose to Michigan again. I think that opens the door for him to get the job there at Ohio State.
Also true.
Because
as long as that offense produce, let's say, you're right. You go on and have a 10-1 season, they lose to Michigan like 41-38 or 45-40. You know how them games can be. And you're absolutely right.
Because look at it this way: when it comes to that rivalry of Ohio State and Michigan, you can go literally if you're there for 3 years, and you only won 3 games. Those 3 games better be against in that rivalry.
Yep. Because
And Ryan,
before Michigan got hot, Harbaugh was on the hot seat.
oh, he was on the hot seat. Oh yeah, they was like, bruh, we don't give a damn. You beat Michigan State, you beating everybody else in the Big Ten, but you ain't gonna keep losing to Ohio State. Like they take that shit personal. And Ryan Day has lost 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's never beat Michigan.
If you telling me he ain't on that hot seat, oh, he on that hot seat. They don't care if you've been making the college football playoffs. They don't care if you've been, playing in the semi game. They don't give a damn. You ain't been beating Michigan. And I'm telling you, he's on that hot seat. He lose to them 4 in a row. And Chip Kelly's there, like you said, producing high point. Hey, man, you got to go, bro. Hey, man, I've been bringing in double-digit wins, but you ain't been beating the team that really matters, dog. Because look at Ohio State the last 3 years. They lost. They've been doing phenomenal all season. They lose to Michigan. And that's been... They tired of hearing that shit, boy. They tired of hearing that. Boy, you keep having to play that damn song, man. You ain't going to keep doing this to us, man. Boy, I'm trying to tell you. Hey, man, they gonna have Ryan Day's shit packed. They said, hey, man, just give us an address and we'll drop your shit off. But you got to exit immediately if you keep losing to Michigan, man. Hey, Chip, hey, man, you got this offense humming, man. You want a job? You want a coaching job? Hey, I didn't look at it that way. You bring up some extra points right there, my big shit. Okay, I see you, dog. I see you.
They're going to walk straight into Ryan Day's office. Listen here, bro. This is the Ohio State University. And if you can't beat the University of Michigan, you're going to have to get the fuck up out of here.
And you got to go home and get the hell. You ain't beating. You got to go.
Oh, we got more comments coming in. Oh, man, funny. Snow Cone. Sorry to Snow. What's happening, bro? South Carolina's beating Iowa in the national championship. Ryan Day's final season. Bama wins 7 games. Ooh. Okay. 3 bold statements.
I can agree with you with the Bama wins 7 games. Sorry, just Snow. I could. Well, because here's my thing. Look at it this way. Bama, what the program that Nick Saban built was a juggernaut. And what the coach did at Washington coming over, he's won everywhere he's been, but not on this type of level.
Okay.
And we got to remember, in the SEC, man, your talent pool is getting smaller and smaller because everybody's competing in that big talent pool of talent down south, but Georgia's getting a big portion of it. Missouri's been getting some of it with Eli Drinkowitz. He's been turning that program around. LSU with Brian Kelly, he's starting to turn that around and starting to get the recruits to come to him. You can never rule out Ohio State, Michigan.
Back.
I mean, getting some of those recruits that are from down south of that big talent pool. So Alabama is no longer the end-all, be-all to go to play for college football no more. And the fact that Saban's not there no more, I don't think that homeboy just automatically comes in and just inherits big bad Alabama Roll Tide like that no more. I think he's going to have to slightly retool that program for a couple of years before he actually gets it back on track to even kind of resemble what we know of Alabama. That's one thing I can give Nick Saban credit for. He literally turned the thing into a juggernaut.
He did. Can't hate on that.
So what? So homeboy's not just going hey, I'm the head coach of Alabama. Come play for Bama. People like, motherfucker, you ain't Nick Saban. What?
Yeah, many dynasties have been ruined by coaching change. Everybody knows me, knows I'm a fan of the U. And yeah, we see what happened when Jimmy Johnson left back once upon a time. We see even more recently when Bush Davis left. Yeah, we got a chip, but then they fell apart right after the coaching change. So yeah, coaching change can be crucial.
Hey, Coker had his quick little flash in the pan, and then after that, and went downhill.
Yeah.
Come on, talk about it.
Florida
Come
State ain't really been right since Bobby Bowden is gone.
on,
Same with I'm forgetting, messing up his name. So my guy from Florida and Ohio State,
bruh.
Urban Meyer. No, Urban.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you absolutely right. We got a couple more of them things coming in. Well,
Yeah, man.
we'll be green screening it, not today.
Yeah, man. It ain't
Chip could be on that Brian Dable, Steve Sark. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
100% right.
That's fair. And Brian
Got
Davis.
Snow chiming in again. It's time, too much of a culture change, plus a max exodus of the transfer portal. True. Big facts. Then one more. We squeeze in. Also, it's Napier last season at Florida, so Chip Kelly will have a shot at Florida. Hey.
Yeah. True. Hey.
Hey.
Chip Kelly going to have some options out there if he just does what he does. Because Chip Kelly's been able to always, especially in college football, is produce good offense. So, if he just sticks to what he knows, he might be right back into a coaching seat sooner than later, man.
Absolutely. Shout out to Snow and Kareem for being heard.
Yes, sir.
What else we got going on there? Also, shout out to the police department in your area. You got a suspect arrested in the Jackie Robinson statue vandalism and theft. And he in there snitching on everybody. We know it's more than a one man job. Them statues be weighing tons.
They heavy.
They heavy. So hopefully he's being cooperative and we can get everybody responsible for that vandalism and damage. But it's good to see the police being active. I know they got their hands full with something else right now, but it's just good to see them being active and taking care of that business.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Get them sons of bitches that took that Jackie Robinson statue down. How dare you? Hey, real quick. Speaking of statues, I'm a big Kobe Bryant fan. I know Kobe. I know he picked the pose. But come on, man. We got to show my man Kobe a little bit more respect in the actual execution of that damn statue. I'm just saying, dog. For a man that I love Kobe. And for those who watch the first episode, you understand how my love for Kobe goes deep. Man, they disrespected the hell out of my man with that old extra ET long ass arm. It just extended. They thrust his body down. They made him look like he 5'80", and his arm just look Stretch Armstrong and shit. Like, come on, man. I'm like, man, y'all sons of sorry sex and shit. Come on, man. I did my man Kobe wrong. Bruh, tell me. Now, you can attest to this, Bobby. We've seen all kind of statues across the nation in the sports world that have been immaculate. And they have been, like, on par. And they are like, pristine. Y'all couldn't do my man Kobe with the people that made it. I got my man with the damn 8th grader statue maker. What the hell? Man.
Oh, man.
Like, they did my man Kobe dirty, dog.
Those dudes KC for the praise. Well, absolutely, man. Police being real diligent and on their job. So shout out to we always got a lot of negative to say about the police when they mess up. Shout out to them actually doing a good job and getting stuff right and handling their business.
Yes, sir.
We also got another question there. I want to shout out to the homie Clarence Newton. You had a very specific question. Who's in Utah tonight? Who is in Utah tonight?
Hey, man. If you smell, hey, man, for all my wrestling fans, man, we are getting to the nitty gritty. We on the road to WrestleMania. I plan on being there in Philly in April. Cause man, I don't know where this story is going with Rock, Roman, Cody, and Seth. Who knows? All I know is it's going down tonight. Rock and Roman are going to be in Salt Lake City, Utah. And you know that's a big deal because ain't nothing but sister wives and polygamists out there in Utah. So, and since I can't get a sister wife, I guess I get excited that The Rock is out there because, wifey said no go on the sister wife. I tried, y'all.
Hey.
I tried. She watched the show. I was like, on. You don't want to share these bills and responsibilities. You know, she can help on the rent, baby. She like,
Shout out to the WWE, WWE and Man Rock. One of my favorite wrestlers. My favorite though is Randy Orton. That's my guy.
Yeah, he's still doing it.
Yeah. Man. Yeah, but I haven't been in wrestling for a long. They trying to pull me back in. I see them trying. I stopped watching wrestling when my girl was Mickey James. I was in love with Mickey James.
Or country thick.
Hey, Mickey James made me very happy as a wrestling fan.
Country,
especially when I found out I had a chance. I found out I had a chance because I found out she was dating Kenny, that goofy son of a bitch. If he was good enough, I had a shot, bro.
You had a shot.
I had a shot for real. Yeah. Hey. Shout out to the WWE, everything they got going on. We got 2 more bits before we get to the good stuff. Go ahead.
Did you know that Mickey James did a cameo with Yin Yang Twins? Did a collab. She did a collab with.
I did not know this.
Yeah, you'll have to look it up. It ain't the best song in the world, but damn it, I didn't care for it.
Yeah, I don't give a damn.
As a matter of fact, I don't think I heard one lyric. Or my yin yang in the thing, yin yang in the thing. That's what I did see.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh man, man, I lost my train of thought. The NBA trade deadline passed last week. One interesting thing that I heard though. We got one more came through. Come on, what you know about Utah?
Hey man, I told you, man. I tried to give me a sister wife, but we shot it down. That's what I know about Utah. That's what I know.
I can tell you what ain't out in Utah. Yeah. Liquor stores.
Yeah, exactly, ooh. Yeah. Ain't no tequila out there for your boy.
Yeah. And also, if you have a fetish for say Catholic church girls, yeah, it's not a bad thing to be around the University of Utah, Provo.
Yeah. BYU.
Yeah. Anywho, yeah, the NBA trade deadline passed last week, and one interesting trade that I don't think anybody heard, any trade idea anybody heard about, but got caught up in the wind. The Golden State Warriors called the LA Lakers about LeBron James. Like that, we got a comment that came through. I think this is going to help prove my point.
He said, "I'm always drunk then."
Right. The Golden State Warriors must have been drunk because they called the Lakers about LeBron James, to which GD Bus said, "Nah." Yeah. But you can call his agent if you want to, and I guess they called Rich Paul, and he reiterated the point. LeBron doesn't want to be traded, and but I love it though, man. I love the fact that they even made the call, and I'm trying to like what trade package do the Warriors give? It's like what do you even give up?
Oh, you got to give up Clay.
Well, that's a given. But do I want Clay right now?
I mean, he put up 35 off the bench the other night, so I give him that. You know, he ain't the same Clay that we used to, but no. You know, he did show a glimpse that he could put up some points. But I mean, to be honest, Bobby, I think that's the only thing you for LeBron. If you get LeBron in the trade, you at least got to give up some key pieces that you think. Because him and Draymond are homies, I don't think Draymond would be included in that.
Okay.
Steph for sure is not included in that. So I can see them giving up Clay, probably Kuminga. Yeah, probably Kuminga. Probably, if I'm the Lakers, give me Gary Payton II, let me get some depth on my bench and some defense, and I probably take those three and maybe some future first rounds.
All right.
Uh,
All right.
maybe a 2025, 2026 first rounders, and maybe a
Okay.
2020 second. But the crazy thing is like LeBron still has some kind of value to his name. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Maybe not so much of what you think he could bring you on the court what he used to. He could affect the bottom line. He can affect some ticket sales.
Absolutely. And they got that $1 billion playpen out there in San Francisco. So yeah, they need to recoup fast.
Oh yeah. You already know the taxes in damn California high as a bitch. So you better, hey LeBron, we need you to make the ticket sales go up and let them stay there for real. Hey, it's God damn.
Got another one coming in. This is, you guys know Draymond is the new Paul Pierce, overrated and irrelevant. I will not disagree with that. Actually, I won't say overrated. He is what he is. He always is what he has been. Like, he's just a defender, rebound. Paul Pierce, to me, is the most overrated player in NBA history. But that's a convo for another day. I don't feel like going in on Paul Pierce. I could talk about Paul Pierce for 95 hours straight.
Yeah, I was about to say that's a rabbit hole if we talk about Paul right now. That's a rabbit hole because
especially with the drunk stuff he been saying lately.
He been a certified hater on the Miami Heat for some reason. I don't know what his deal is. He needs to chill out, bro.
But it's almost that time for me to let you gloat on people wondering why the trophy's next to your name. We're going to talk about that to a minute, our Super Bowl recap. But before we get to the recap, something interesting came across the way we'll talk about. What you think of halftime? Usher in the building.
Yeah. I'm not going to be a prisoner of the moment and say it was the best halftime performance. It was solid. It definitely brought me back to my teenage years. Because I was definitely about a senior in high school when a lot of the hits that he performed came out. I was definitely in high school so that montage he did. I was definitely in high school.
Hit you right there.
Yeah. Hey, man, because, man, low key, I used to get a lot of skin to the Usher back in the day.
Made you remember Becky with the good hair?
What? Shit, if my kids wasn't around, man, me and wifey was about to do something, but I was like, man, we like, I remember back in the days when I was listening to all the Usher, and I was out there chipping Dellin, boy. I'm telling you, dog. So I was doing some things.
Your wife looking at you, dang, you like that song that much? Yeah.
Hey, Usher. Hey, shout out, dog. Hey, you was automatic foreplay. I ain't have to do nothing, dog, for real back in the day. So, shout out to you, my brother. Yeah. But, hey, solid performance. I did love the part where Luda and Little John came out because that was definitely big in my high school years. Yeah. They did the underclapping, rock away, and that. So, that was fly. But I got to say this, man. My favorite part was her. When her came out and she played the guitar. Was she fun and a mother boy?
She is. I had no idea who she was. I had never seen her.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
She's talented. She's very talented. And she's beautiful too. So that was my favorite part. But I got it. I'm glad you brought this comment up. Hey, give me the mic, dog. Give me the mic, dog. Hey, man.
He got one in too. He got a little when she turned. He got a rub in.
He got a little bit too comfortable. Hey, Swiss Beats. I know you came out with the tweet and told everybody to chill out. Like, you okay with it? You better than me, my brother. You better than me, my brother, because that man totally just disrespected you in national TV. No, worldwide TV, had his hands all over your lady's hips, tried to take his chip and dip. Boy, hey, you better than me, Swiss Beats. First of all, you know damn well Usher is a habitual line stepper when it comes to people's relationships. That man that tore up Kiki Palmer and her man little situation and tore it up. And then they turn around and do a video together with him and Kiki. He already showed that he don't give a damn about relationships. Hey, your lady was smiling a little bit too damn big. I saw gum lines. I saw gum lines, dog. Hey, Swiss, you better get right. You better had the best Valentine's Day with Alicia that she ever had, because that smile was too damn big. I saw gum lines, dog. I saw gum lines cheesing like, and he all hugged up, wrapped. Bro, he wrapped her like she was a Chipotle burrito, dog. And that smile, come on. What's she smiling like that for? Hey, Swiss, you better get right. You better take care of your home, dog. You better take care of your home, dog. For real. For real.
It's no halftime, one of the best in recent years. Letting fans back on the field. The camera work. The little John shot was dope, but poor old Dupree looking like a mini CeeLo Green.
Oh, that's funny. That's good, Sergeant Snow. That's hilarious. I forgot that.
He said he looked like a mini CeeLo Green Rumpelstiltskin.
Oh, that's funny. That's hilarious.
Oh, man. No. I would have stopped the whole damn show.
Hey, for real. Hey, Kareem, for real. I'm with you, dog. I'm right there with you. That's why I'm like, Swiss Beats, you tripping. You better than me talking about, yeah, man. And what y'all tripping about is it was a beautiful. Hell no. Did you not see him make you smile like that? See, you only supposed to smile like that for you.
Right.
That's a gum line, dog. And you can't smile like that when you got another man wrapped around you like you a Chipotle burrito. Hell no. What
I'm saying.
Yeah, man.
Oh, man. But, yeah. Speaking of, and you know the Super Bowl was here in Vegas, and speaking of Vegas and that great halftime, something that came across the next season. The odds is already out on who could be potential performers for next year's Super Bowl, which is going to be in New Orleans, Louisiana.
Come on, man.
So we see Lil Wayne leading the way. Justin Bieber, I think that'd be nice. Taylor, of course, they've been trying to get her to do it, taking advantage of the Kelsey relationship. Nicki, Dua Lipa, Miley, Drake, Post Malone, Olivia Rodrigo, and of course DJ. I didn't even think of DJ Khaled. Now that I'm thinking, I think DJ Khaled would be dope.
Nah, man. We in New Orleans next year. There's only one answer to this. There's only one.
Who's that?
Little motherfucker Wayne. That's the only answer to this, dog.
But see, that's what I'm saying. See, think about it. If you get Khaled, you get Wayne.
Man,
plus you get.
Nah, I feel what you're saying, Bobby. But this is New Orleans. This is Wayne's home. So it should be Wayne. He should have an appearance from DJ Khaled, an appearance from Drake.
You got to support her.
From Nicki Minaj. You know, he should have appearances from these other people, but Wayne should be the headliner. Hey, to me, there's no other answer than Wayne. I'll be highly disappointed. Matter of fact, if Wayne don't get it, I'm gonna sign a petition and get a petition started for Sean Carter, aka Jay-Z, for you to step down as halftime coordinator, whatever this little situation with Rockefeller NFL, you didn't struck up whatever deal you didn't got, you need to step down, because it'll be a travesty and Wayne is not the headliner for the Super Bowl in New Orleans next year.
So here's my pushback to Wayne. And really, it's not even just to Wayne. Here's my pushback to almost any rapper.
Mm-hmm.
Rap performances are really terrible. Like, we don't do nothing. Rappers, I say we, because once upon a time I had dreams of being a rap star, and I pursued that dream. I made it to a certain level. I didn't get to the superstar level, but I'm glad I did some of the things I did. And we don't do nothing. We just stand there with a microphone, walk backstage. So it's just like from a entertainment value. There's like if there was a rapper I would pick to do a halftime show, it would be Busta Rhymes. Busta
Oh,
Rhymes performs.
yeah.
He performs. Like you go see him, it's a show, bro. But like every other rapper, it's like boring as hell. There may be something like behind them going on, but
Yeah.
rap concerts are boring, bro. So that's why I say like DJ Khaled, because you know that DJ Khaled weighs 725 pounds. So his production has to be
Wait a
because he
minute.
ain't.
This man that said he almost weighed damn near 3/4 of a ton.
You know DJ Khaled ain't pacing back and forth across no state. So you know the environment around him is gonna be dope. Like
Yeah.
he will put a production together because he's like I'm not doing all that walking and running and you crazy. So
That's
that's why I would vote for Khaled.
I hear you. I hear you.
Who else?
But,
You got
but to counter that, I think Wayne would put on the show because maybe
he's still on Usher. I would have roller skated out on Usher with my dukes up.
Hey, I'm telling you, I'm with Kareem, man. You ain't supposed to be hugging my lady like that all on national TV. Everybody's seeing that. Come on, man. Hey, hey. For those who've been with their ladies for a minute, we know how tough.
Yeah.
Hey, you know how tough it is to get wifey put a gum line smile on. Because we doing everyday life shit. It ain't saying that she not happy, but to do the cheese and gum line cheese, like, bro, like, come on, man. Hey, that's strictly for hubby. That ain't for nobody else. That ain't for nobody else. That I saw gum line cheesing from Alicia. I'm like, yeah, man, we gonna have to have a conversation when you get home, bro. Hey, man, I'm just glad Swiss Beast didn't damn turn into Ike Turner that night. Thank goodness.
I'm saying, did you see the meme?
I didn't see that meme. As soon as he closed that door, wow.
Back up.
It's just a joke, y'all. Y'all chill out. Y'all chill out. We don't condone that.
Yeah, that's right.
It's a joke.
Somebody else got smacked upside the head. Somebody did get smacked upside the head that night, though. It was the San Francisco 49ers. And doing the smacking was your Kansas City Chiefs. And as I'm a fan of one of the not so good best football teams in the NFL, the Cleveland Browns, I will let you have the floor as a fan of a team who actually produces championships.
Hey, man, me and Bobby were talking about it. To beat San Francisco, you gotta be physical with them. And shout out to every last person on the Chiefs' defensive side of the ball. They were hitting. They were hitting. They were flying across the field. The D line was literally Mike Pennell, the unsung hero. He was shutting down the A gaps on that running. Pharrell, I think that's his name. I didn't even know we even had this dude on the team. He was making plays. Wharton was doing his thing. Who else? George Karlaftis had a great game. Mike Dana, Leo Chenal had a great game. Linebackers was playing all over the field. Man, they were flying. Man, of course, shout out to McDuffie and L'Jarius Sneed. They played lockdown. When you play San Francisco, man, you got so many players you got to shut down, bro. You know what I'm saying? Man, George Kittle has 2 catches for 4 yards.
Yeah. And
we're talking
come on.
Talking about one of the best tight ends in the game. Shut down. He got shut down. Debo really didn't get off. Brandon Ayuk really didn't get off. Your boy Christian McCaffrey had a solid game. And the reason why I say solid is because you look at his yards per carry, man, the Chiefs dropped his yards per carry down by almost 2.5 yards. That's big. That's significant. So his production was nowhere close to what he normally does. I just think the Chiefs, this goes to the this goes to the defense. The defense did their thing. It pretty much was a microcosm of the whole season, where it took a minute for the offense to kind of get into rhythm, but they did just enough. But that defense was top notch. They did their thing. They were phenomenal. But hey, this is what happens when you have a great quarterback in Patrick Mahomes. He may not have a great game overall,
Right.
but when it mattered, crunch time, ain't nobody else you wanted the football in his hands other than him. He was making plays with his feet. He was making the right throws, making the right reads. Man, it was a phenomenal game. But I think the 49ers kind of left the door open a little bit for the Chiefs at the same time too. As much as I give the Chiefs credit on the defensive side and Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce making plays when it matters, San Francisco, you get into opponent territory and you're kicking field goals. You're leaving the door open. You got to put that in the end zone. And Chris Jones came up with some good plays. But yeah, man, shout out to the defense. Shout out to Mahomes and the offense. But damn it, 49ers, y'all left the window open. You let the king kind of sit on the throne when he was wounded, and you didn't kick him off of it. And it came back to bite you in the butt. I think this, and leading up to that, I think we said this. I was like, man, I know a lot of people say there's pressure on the Chiefs. I'm like, there's a lot of pressure on Kyle Shanahan, man. This dude at some point you gotta get over that hump, man. Like
he's now that guy that can't finish.
That's what it looks like. I mean, that's what it's looking like. It's two Super Bowls as a head coach, one as a offensive coordinator. You blowing leads. You
10-point lead in every game,
bruh. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Hey, I can just only talk about what I see. Hey, but I mean, you let me know when I'm wrong. You let me know when Kyle Shanahan has won something. You let me know. Just let me know.
Only thing I want to stop is I want to stop all the 49er fans that are out there. That's Dre Greenlaw. If Dre Greenlaw would have played, they would have. No, if Dre Greenlaw would have been out there, as good as he is and as good as he was playing, because he was playing a hell of a game until he got injured. As good as he was playing, if he had not got injured and been out there, he would have just been another guy on defense wondering how the hell we stopped number 15. He wouldn't have changed the result of that game. But to bring this comment back up again. Snowgo's point, the Ayuk situation, you got to pay the man. I'm not going to say you don't have to. If you can find somebody comparable for less money, do it. And because between the two, I think Debo's the more valuable. Ayuk is just kind of a guy they look for really explosive plays. Not easy to find, but it's like if you can bring him back. But if you can't, I think he's easier replaceable than some of the other parts on their team, on their roster.
Fair point. I also want to point this out. Where wide receivers who are in Brandon Ayuk situation, T. Higgins situation, and other wide receivers, this is not a good year for y'all because the draft is loaded with wide receiver talent. This is the year that you are easily replaceable. And this has to be the year that your agent has to be on his tip-top job to not overdo it and over pursue your bag of money, because all these GMs got to do is look at that draft and say, I think we're done negotiating. This is not a year to overdo it. I'm telling you. You talking about cutthroat business? All right. Over pursue your negotiation tactics to try to get more money from these teams, and all they're going to do is look at that draft and be like, boy, we could go to probably in the third and fourth round to get a wide receiver? Yeah, pimp. Your asking price is a hell no. And good luck. Go find somebody else.
Yep. And
don't
bring this comment up again. It's kind of predicting the future for your franchise a little bit. He's talking on Shanahan, saying he's a young Andy Reid. That's not the first time I've heard that this week. A lot of people think he's like that. Remember, Andy used to take L's in Philly before he
Oh yeah,
came to Kansas City
he
and
did.
became a champion. My thing is would is that will it really come to that? Will he have to leave? Will he leave San Francisco before he gets the big one, or will they have the fortitude to stay with him because they believe he can eventually get it cracked through?
Here's my answer to this. We give I see it a lot in Chiefs fan bases. We give Andy Reid a lot of credit and a lot of love. We also got to be honest.
Right.
His career turned around the same time he got Patrick Mahomes.
Mm-hmm.
As much credit as Andy we give him for being, smart on the offensive side of the ball, he wasn't winning no Super Bowls till when? He got old light skin till he got
Right.
old Patrick Mahomes. Kyle Shanahan will not win a Super Bowl until he gets his Patrick Mahomes. I don't know if Brock Purdy is his Patrick Mahomes. I know what he does have. I know he has something comparable to with Alex Smith that can put him in contentions to win, that can put him in the conversation in playoffs and Super Bowls. But there was still a ceiling that came with Alex Smith. And it wasn't until he got Patrick Mahomes that took him over that glass ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if Purdy is his Patrick Mahomes. For me personally, the jury's still kind of out on Purdy. Now, I'll say this. Purdy wasn't the reason why they lost that game, but he sure as hell wasn't the reason why they won that game.
Right.
So, to me, that I think there's only a certain, level of success you can achieve with Brock Purdy at quarterback, because we can't sit here and fake the funk. Look at it. I mean, we said it a million times. We said it last week going into the Super Bowl. That roster is top notch. Name another roster better than the San Francisco 49ers. I don't think you can. Mm-hmm. And you may have greatness on your roster, but it's still a quarterback league. If you don't got that nailed down, I don't care how good your roster is. You not hoisted up championships. Man, Bobby, and you can find the clip. I swear to God, at the end of the day, the most thing that always kept me in very optimistic and very mood that I thought the Chiefs would win is because you can say whatever you want. San Francisco does not have an Andy Reid and a Patrick Mahomes. Those are the two most important parts of a National Football League team is your coach and your quarterback.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing else I can really say, man. It is what it is. I don't think Kyle Shanahan is going to win until he gets his Patrick Mahomes. So.
So when y'all talked about being a rapper, y'all surprised as me, Katie Asbar. Yeah, I threw my hat in the ring once upon a time. In that career path, but it's right now. KD, he's from Baltimore.
Yeah, he from PG County. So, he better matter.
Yeah, I'm not. That doesn't surprise me at all. That especially, he's not younger anymore, but I would say starting with around that generation of NBA players, hip hop is definitely more infused in basketball than when we were younger. So that don't surprise me at all.
And what KD need to focus on is brushing that hair and put some lotion on. How this man got so much money and refused to brush his hair and lotion?
Maybe the brush just don't work.
No, that is just bad personal hygiene, bro. No, that is just terrible.
Bad personal hygiene.
No, that is just terrible personal hygiene.
But to put a roof on your Andy Reid Mahomes comments out there, I'm gonna put this all in perspective for some folks out there. Think about this. Kyle Shanahan has lost 2 Super Bowls as a head coach. He'll get credit for losing the third as offensive coordinator and blowing that lead. He always will. Think about this. He's lost to Tom Brady and Bill Belichick and Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes. Those four names. He's lost to arguably the two greatest quarterbacks of all time. Arguably, you could say two best head coaches of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Think about this: Andy Reid's lost two Super Bowls, both to Tom Brady.
Mm-hmm.
One to Bill Belichick.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Patrick Mahomes has lost a Super Bowl to Tom Brady. Like, you see the relation, folks, and what, like, there's no shame in losing to greatness. Like, I don't think anybody's gonna like blame Shanahan. Like, at the end of the day, bro, look at who you lost to. He didn't
Yeah.
lose the Super Bowl against the Cleveland Browns. He didn't lose it against the Raiders or the Jets or something. He lost to a guy who arguably, when he's done, will be known as the best quarterback to ever play, and a guy who will at minimum be what, top 5 coach of all time. So there's no shame in that.
Hey, I'm when you put it like that, it don't seem so bad. But you know how we get down in society on the internet. They ain't giving a damn. They just gonna look at,
Yeah,
boy, you
bum.
lose, you're a bum. You keep losing, and the losing when it matters. So hey, but I'm glad you put it in perspective like that, because hey, when you have greatness that is the only thing that's defeating you, you can't really, look so down on your downfalls. It is what it is. It's just that, hey,
Absolutely.
man, it's greatness. you know,
Yep.
that's what happens in big situations. Greatness steps up to the plate. So all it does is it should motivate him. Hell, it should motivate Purdy to try to tap into that next level of play.
Yeah.
You and I've been very critical of Purdy, but hey, man, the proof is in the pudding. He gave us a full year of football, and majority of the year that he played good football, and I can't
Mm-hmm.
take that away from him. I've always been the one like, hey, man, your roster is looking phenomenal, bro. Like, you shouldn't be
Yeah.
losing shit. And I still feel that way, but at the same time, I'm looking at that Super Bowl and I'm like, I'm looking at 2 catches for 4 yards from George Kittle. I'm looking at, very pedestrian numbers from Ayuk and very pedestrian numbers from Debo. I'm looking at
Mm-hmm.
y'all.
Yep.
Y'all been the ones carrying him all season. Y'all can't disappear in the Super Bowl.
Nah.
So like I said, he wasn't the reason why they lost, but he damn sure wasn't the reason why they won. So I mean, you just gotta kind of take it is as it is. But um, NFL, y'all fucked up. Y'all had y'all chance. I'm just saying, this 2 years in a row,
Uh,
man. It was they were rebuilding last
hey.
year.
Hey.
They was
Yeah.
supposed to be rebuilding last year, and this year was a down year. And
Yeah. All right.
y'all,
Now I'm gonna ask you
yeah,
the most important question ever. But before I do, let me take advantage of everybody we got in the comments and watching right now. And everybody in the comments and watching right now, do me one favor. Just follow the simple instructions that are about to go across the screen. Go ahead, click that like button. Go ahead, subscribe, and hit the notification so you know the next time we are out here running our miles, which will be next Friday, as we do every Friday at 7 Eastern, 6 Central, 4 Pacific time. Now,
yes, sir.
that question, percentage. How confident are you in the three-peat?
Oh, hella confident. No, man. Not only am I confident, I'm looking at the players. When I was there at that parade, they talking about it. They
Oh
they've
yeah,
already
oh yeah,
they've already acknowledged it. They said, you know what, we ain't gonna walk on eggshells or try to cave into the pressure. They was like, nah, we gonna welcome it. Mahomes said it. Even Chris Jones said it. A couple other, in the midst of their inebriated state, they said, "Bruh, three-peat, let's go." They are embracing it. And the fact that they are already talking about it, and we ain't even made it to the draft or free agency or even training camp.
right,
They're like, well, hell, they're kind of our mind state as fans. They're like, yo,
yeah,
we were supposed to be, retooling, rebuilding in the down year, and we went back to back. And Brett Veach, which is one of the better general managers in the league, he's going to look at kind of the pitfalls in certain positions and certain people who we are able to bring back. He's going to improve that roster. And we also can't forget this. We've seen it a million times in the NFL. What happens when guys who got the stats, got the Pro Bowls, they made a couple of playoffs,
mm,
they got the money, You know, they got the big checks. They got a couple big paydays in their career. But the only thing is missing is a championship. You can't forget that there's people that's like, hey man, I didn't knock everything off my career list, but a championship. Them cats down there in the middle of the map, they showing that they can do it. They in conversation every year.
Yeah.
Hey man, hey Brett Reach, man, hey man, 1-year deal. How much you know? I ain't really tripping about the money. You know, if we want to do incentive based, then so be it. But what's up? You know, there could be a couple of cats that's just like, hey man, I really need that damn Super Bowl ring. I just want one. That's an easy recruitment tool, man. Easy recruitment tool. So, hey man, players are confident. They got us confident. Don't be surprised if they in the conversation to do that 3P, because the way that Mahomes is talking already. Because look at it, Bobby G. Look at it this way. Because we even had this conversation last week. He may not reach 7, but what if he can do a 3P, something that Tom never did? Yeah. Be the first quarterback to 3P.
Yeah, he's trying to leave, no doubt. You know, his mind is on something bigger.
That can close that GOAT talk real quick if he 3Ps, but he may not get the 7. But if he 3Ps, that can close that gap real quick. Real quick.
Absolutely. So, absolutely.
Hey, don't be surprised if they in that same position next year, man. Don't be surprised.
I wouldn't be, like I say, I'm, of course, everybody knows me. I'm a Cleveland Browns fan, born and raised. However, if my Browns don't win the Super Bowl next year, I want Kansas City to win it. That's like, if my Browns don't,
because
I want Kansas City to win it.
You damn sure don't want the Ravens or Cincinnati or Pittsburgh to win that shit.
Oh, no, that's, you know what I'm saying. I know, because now I'm gonna talk to my people. I'm gonna talk to them in code. If you know, you know. I wouldn't mind the Ravens winning the Super Bowl.
Really?
If you know, you know.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind the Ravens winning it. I wouldn't mind the Texans winning. I wouldn't mind, obviously, the Browns winning. You know, these teams have something in common.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind. Let me see who else out there. Seahawks. I wouldn't mind them winning right now. Who else we got out there? I guess I can give him a pass. I say the Dolphins. You know, Samoa. You know, we respect those guys. So yeah, there are some teams out there that I wouldn't mind seeing win the Super Bowl if my own don't win. But Kansas City for sure. Again, it would be nice to see a quarterback who semi looks like me hold a prestigious record like that. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, we have to credit Pat. We still love you.
Yeah, you know. All right, moving on. This particular weekend, All-Star Weekend in the NBA. It used to be something to look forward to. Now it's turned into kind of a event. But I will say, having when I was younger, what was I like? I was like 20. The All-Star Games in Cleveland. It was a great weekend. It's a great time. I had a blast. So again, just being around these events is special. But when you're not around it, when we're just watching, it has turned just kind of, you know. There we go. Thank you for, you know, somebody know what I'm talking about. Yeah, you know, Dallas can get one and Green Bay can too. They can get one right now.
Not at Dallas. Fuck at Dallas. I am not trying to. So y'all, we them boys. We the champs. We the boys. No, I am not trying to hit them sons of bitches and all that.
But
shit.
Dak, he can get one. He can get one.
Nah, fuck that.
The man's name is Dakota Rain.
Dakota Rain.
Purple Rain. Purple Rain.
Nah, man, I am not trying to hear that fan base. They will be unsufferable. Oh my God, they be insufferable.
No, but see, that's the thing. where the majority of Cowboys fans come from? Texas. Do you
Yeah,
know how we get to hold that over their heads for the rest? It
bro,
wasn't Romo. But if he
bro.
does it, he got to get like four, so we can shut up all that Troy Aikman talk too. So it comes with a little more, you know, because I swear Troy Aikman is the most overrated quarterback in the history of sports. That man rode Emmitt Smith's coattail to 3 championships and got into
And
the Hall of Fame.
yeah, because his numbers really ain't like that. If you really
No,
look at
they
it,
are not.
really not
And
like
the
that.
Dallas could never win.
Hey, I'm with you, Sergeant Snow. Hell yeah. I ain't trying to hear them sons of bitches gloat. And you talking about annoying? Oh, that fan base would be so damn annoying. And then we have to reset the clock for another 30 years before they win another championship. Another 30 years plus of them. We them buzz. We the champs. Y'all bitches is 3-14. You ain't winning shit. Shut up. We gonna be in the Super Bowl next year? No, you not.
No, you're not.
Trash.
But it's All-Star weekend at NBA. That's the celebrity games going on right now. We got the rookie sophomore game later this evening. Of course, All-Star Saturday night, 3-point shootout, slam dunk competition, skills competition. I guess the battle of the sexes. Sabrina Ionescu versus Chef Steph Curry in a personal 3-point shootout. Your thoughts about All-Star Weekend? How exciting it used to be versus what it is now, what it still is today to some people. Just your thoughts overall.
Yeah, it's still some excitement. Obviously, I'm with you. I don't think it's exciting as it used to be. But this year, and only this year, I am geeked up about that Chef Curry versus Sabrina Ionescu matchup because we saw Sabrina tear it up in the 3-point contest for the WNBA, and she tore it up and was like, literally, her performance would have topped any other male's performance ever.
Yeah, she missed one shot.
So just to see what she can do, and we already know that Chef be cooking in the 3-point contest. I'm looking particularly and so enamored with that event. I cannot wait for that. I absolutely cannot wait. And the reason why I'm really excited about it is because Sabrina Ionescu was one of the college football players, not football players, but basketball lady players when she was at Oregon that was playing some exciting basketball. And then when you see, honestly, she was like Caitlin Clark before Caitlin Clark, really.
Yeah. I remember Kobe took her under his wing.
Yeah. Kobe took a real liking to her and kind of, mentored him for a minute. And so I've loved her career. She's doing well with the New York Liberty. She's doing awesome up there, upstate New York, or in the city of New York. So she's doing well with her career. So I can't wait for that. Let's see how it shapes up. And I think it's going to get real competitive and not to be on a real sexist type of tone, but I think Curry's going to have a little bit of pride. Be like, hey, man, yeah, I respect your game, Sabrina, but you ain't just going to sit up here on national TV and outdo me. Like, you kind of modeled your career after me. You not going to outdo me. You know what I'm saying? Like, only people that's going to beat me is me. You ain't going to beat me. So I hope it brings out a little competitive juice from Chef. And let's see what happens at that. Bro, I think it's just a matchup of like epic proportions. We'll see what happens. I think it'll be dope. I know there's other events, but I'm not really caring about them. That's the one I'm really looking for. Not for real. I'm being honest, man. I'm looking forward to this though.
I feel like whoever wins, because it's going to take place, I guess, after the actual 3-point competition. I feel like whoever wins should be invited to shoot. So those two against the whoever wins, get back out there and get around. I feel it's only fair.
That'd be fly.
But I mean, I'm looking forward to it. Obviously, I'm a little biased. I got, Donovan Mitchell is participating in the 3-point competition, so obviously I'm gonna support Donovan. But yeah, just it has lost its luster. Of course, if you're there, if you're in an area or anywhere where you can be around the events, that makes everything better. But yet, like, what can be done? What can we do? What can make the weekend more exciting? I think this was a great addition. The Battle of the Sexes 3-point shootout. That was great. I love that. That includes, like, what else? Like, how can we fix the dunk contest and be asked until they actually do something about it? How can we fix the dunk contest, or what other type of contest can we add to make it more exciting? I've heard a lot of people talk about, like, horse.
Oof.
Adding horse.
I don't think horse will do it because, like, if they missing shots, I'm gonna be checked out. My attention. I'm being honest, Mike. Like, even playing horse, I don't like doing it because it's like, if you keep missing shots, like, my attention span's checked out. I'm done with it. To be honest, I think what kills about the dunk contest is that there's certain participants who just won't participate in it that people want to see. And I think that's what always killed the dunk contest. Like, we've always wanted to see LeBron do it. He's never done it. So that kind of kills people's excitement to see it. Where's the high flyers at? I get it. 3-point contest, obviously, I don't think you can do anything different with that 3-point contest.
But I like the 3-point. Yeah, that's fine. That is what it is.
Yeah, that's fine. It is what it is. Skills challenge. All right, cool. Nobody's really checking for it, but nobody's really going to miss it if they miss it.
Right.
But I just think it's just overall participation. Now, when it comes to the actual All-Star game. I'm glad they went back to East versus West, so it could matter. What they should do is kind of implement what the baseball did at some point in time with the All-Star game, was the winner has home field advantage in the finals. Maybe incentivize a little bit for that, because hey, what if the series goes 7? I would rather have the game at the crib.
But then I think you run into the issue, and the same like baseball. One time somebody posed the question, especially in baseball, because they have the rule where every team has to be represented in the All-Star game. So sometimes you're not even making it because you deserve it. You just, hey, you the best player on the A's, and they won 3 games, so here you go. But what's going to make that game does come down to the closing seconds. What's going to make, and let me think of an All-Star. Let me think about Trae Young. He filled in, right? Why should Trae Young care if Giannis has home court over Jokic? Like, why do I care? If I'm, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, you you can put that, and that's the only reason I don't like something like that meaningful.
Or
over.
We know what rich people like. They love money. If you incentivize it money wise, hey, think about it this way. Hey, winning team splits $10 million, or
$10 million,
or something. I don't know how they do it, because
so they put up $500,000 for the with the playing tournament. Everybody got $500,000 piece.
Yeah, everybody got $500,000. Say everybody gets either $1 million plus for the winning team. Hey, these rich fuckers love money, man. Hey, man, maybe if I just win one game just because it's the All-Star game, maybe I could go ahead and pay for that, house that my side bitch been wanting for a long time, so she can shut up and be quiet. You know what I'm saying? And I tell wifey, hey,
we're not talking to you, Zion. We're not talking to you at all.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm just trying to come up with ideas, because I'm not rich, so I don't know what would incentivize me as a rich person. But I'm broke, but I know what would incentivize me as a broke person is money. So
There you
like,
go.
if I got money and I want to have more of it, then incentivize it with money. If that's
There you
what you
go.
got to do. Because let's be honest, even though it was only $500,000 for that in-season tournament, you kind of saw an uptick in people playing harder.
Oh yeah. They went to go get it. They definitely went to go get it.
Because look at it, even though LeBron has plethora of money, that $500,000 means nothing to him. But you know who it meant? It meant to the 12th man, the 13th, 14th man who's making probably $100,000 a year.
Exactly.
Hey, that 500,000 could do me good. You know, hey, bro. Hey, maybe I'm an all-star. Maybe my salary ain't at LeBron's. Hey, man, I'm getting an incentive to pay for $1 million or so. Hey, man, that could do me justice. So I don't know if that's the right way to do it, but y'all got to come up with something because the game has lacked a lot of luster from when we watched it growing up, man. It used to be very competitive. It meant something. It meant something to play an all-star game. It's just not like that no more. So
yeah, I remember one of my favorite ones and in watching was, can't remember where it was or what year, but it was the year the East had a nice squad. It was basically the East had all the short dudes, the West had all the tall dudes. But all I know is Iverson went on the sideline and got them boys motivated. They were down like 20-something points, and Iverson, Marbury, like Ray Allen. Then they came back from like 20 down and won. Yeah, that's one of my favorite games of all time. Because he just went on the bench like, yo, yeah, we out here for fun and all, but I'm not about to get my ass kicked on TV like this.
Yeah.
And they went out and came back and won. But yeah, I agree with you, man. AT&T, they sponsor the dunk contest right now. Yeah, AT&T put up $5 million on this dunk contest. I bet you everybody and their mama try and enter.
Yeah,
winner take all. We ain't splitting it. Winner take all in this dunk contest. $5 million.
That's a good point. You got these sponsors with all these big budgets behind them, tell them to put some money up, some cash up. Say, hey man, winner gets $2 million or something. Get the trophy, bragging rights. They'll show up. Oh, I'm coming with the yams, dog, for real. Shit, I might fuck up my knee.
There you go. Because somebody I definitely hope participates one day. He's out with injury now, so he couldn't. I got to see Ja. Ja got to be in one, man.
Yeah.
He has to. He got to be in one of them. Ant-Man, we got to get you out there, bro. God, we need you out there.
For sure.
Think about let me who's in it right now. We got Jaylen. Shout out to Jaylen Brown. He's the biggest name in it. Jaylen Brown from the Celtics. So shout out to him. Jaime Jaquez from the Heat, rookie. A lot of people high on him. Obviously, Mac McClung coming back to defend his title from last season. He's still in the G League rapping. And Jacob Toppin. He couldn't even get Obi, man. He had to get the guy's brother.
Got his brother.
Obi's. Shout out to Obi Toppin. He's been in it, so I give him a pass. Got his little brother out there repping for the family. So shout out to those four guys. They'll be the participants this season. And yeah, man. But definitely got. Other than that, NBA All-Star Weekend, I would probably say it's still the best of the major sports.
Yeah. Yeah, because NFL is still trying to figure out their situation, and it's kind of hit or miss a little bit.
Yeah. And honestly, I guess I could solve the NFL issue right here, right now. And I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Anybody who knows Roger Goodell, go ahead and pass this along. Tell him Bobby G said it's okay.
Just cut the check. Just cut the check. Just cut the check. Just cut the check. That's all.
You can take any of these ideas and run. Here's how you feel. Number one, we're gonna get rid of the destination. It's gonna be in Vegas every year. We're gonna start right there. It's gonna be in Vegas every year. It's the entertainment capital of the world. We have plenty of space, multiple venues for events to be held, not only on the Strip but throughout the city. So we can take care of that on that front. The second thing we're gonna do is this flag. Well, we keep the flag football game. We'll keep that because it is slightly entertaining. But all that other side stuff they be doing, dodgeball. I don't like that. The little event that they had where it was like, you know, they pushed the sled. It was like the relay thing. That was cool. I'm keeping that.
Yeah.
I'm keeping that. But
Yeah.
I'm bringing back the original Superstars competition. We don't need to see y'all throw at targets. Who got the strongest arm? That's what we want to know. We're gonna get y'all out there doing that again. We're gonna bring back the 100. We're gonna forget everybody getting on Twitter talking, oh, I'm faster than Cheetah. Yeah, right. No, we're bringing it back. Yeah, y'all gonna square it up. We're bringing that back. We're bringing back the bench press for my linemen. Bring back the strong man. Throw that 225 up there.
Okay.
We're gonna bring all of that back. And like I said, it's gonna be in Vegas every year. Like that's what we're gonna do. That's how you revive the NFL, and it's gonna be the week before the Super Bowl. Still, we're gonna keep that intact. So you have something to do. But yeah, get everybody in Vegas. Everybody always looks for an excuse to come to Vegas anyway. Why not? And usually, more times than not, the Super Bowl is gonna be in California. So for those who looking for that excitement before the Super Bowl, it's a straight shot. You come to Vegas for a week, then you go to the bowl in Cali. So there it is. Roger Goodell, go ahead and do that for me.
Cut the check, Roger.
Cut the check.
Cut the check. Audible podcast. Make sure it's right. Audible podcast. Cut the check, Roger.
And we got NHL's was kind of dope.
Yeah,
I did watch there one time. I like the thing that they did with the puck accuracy. They had the special net set up where it was like targets, and I was digging that. And they do the fastest skate. So yeah, I agree. NHL, that's cool.
Yeah. NHL needs to find a way to draw in more viewers, and they'll the love for their NHL All-Star Weekend. It's just that they got to find a way to get viewers, period. Because I watch hockey. You know what I'm saying? So, because I love all sports. So, but NHL is not a popular sport, especially look at the timing of it. They're starting in October, so football is in full tilt. And then if you're not watching football, you're going to automatically go to NBA. So it's kind of like they get lost in the shuffle. So if they can find a way to get viewers and steal them from NBA, because you're not going to steal it from the NFL. Let's just be honest about that. But
actually, this would be a good thing to get on, because I don't think it's because of that. I think it's just because of locale. Like, I'm just now getting into hockey, and a big reason for that is Cleveland did not have a hockey team. So there was no reason for me to follow hockey. Matter of fact, Ohio, the state of Ohio, didn't have a hockey team until they got the Blue Jackets. So there's no reason for me to follow. I think it's the locale of these teams. Like your team is in San Jose. Like, why? I mean, I hate to say it. Like, people shit on Cleveland all the time. I'm sorry, San Jose, you're catching a stray. Why in San Jose? Like, you got this, and then you got the Canadian teams. Obviously, I understand, but I think it's just the locale of a lot of teams.
Yeah, that's fair.
That could be a reason why. Like, and then obviously, I relocated to Vegas in 2012, and then the Vegas Knights came to. So it's like, okay, now I got a team now, and now I'm getting into it. But yeah, I agree with hockey. They definitely got to do something, man. Definitely got to do something.
But yeah, I think you definitely bring up some good points. Only reason why I got into hockey is just because I just love sports, and I've always watched it growing up. From time to time, and I think what really got me into it is Winter Olympics, and you just see how
absolutely
they really get intense with the hockey play, and then
absolutely.
Yeah, man. There's times where I catch myself watching a Stanley Cup playoff game than rather the NBA playoffs, and I'm not scared to say that. It's just
right.
As much as I love NBA, there's times where I think just the NBA game, especially the last few years, it's been so, hey man, this is our type of basketball. We're just going to jack up a million threes and have no offensive sets. And our best offensive set is ISO ball. What the hell is this shit? So I think NBA still has to figure out how to keep your old purist basketball heads involved
Mm.
into watching the product, because I think they're more geared to your newer age AAU kids now. And it's kind of taken away the love that I have for basketball, because I'm like, this is not basketball that I watch. Like, this is pretty much highlighting skilled players. I want to
Yeah.
see skilled teams. You're
Right.
highlighting skilled players. And to me, that's not basketball. And I think that the NBA has been kind of following that model. And hey, it's been making them a lot of money. But it's also at the same time, you're not getting my money. And I've been watching you for, 30 plus years. So
Mm-hmm.
I refuse to get the NBA League Pass. Why would I spend my
Right.
money on that League Pass for that shit? That you guys are
Right.
just yakking up 3-point shots and playing zero defense. Like
Right.
zero defense. And your best offensive set is ISO? What? I'd rather
Yeah.
watch them play hockey, and they're literally synchronized as a team and skilled and
Absolutely.
they're doing all kind of dope stuff on this hockey rink, and they get to fight. I get to see a fight too. They fight.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, I'm tired of your shit. No, motherfucker, I'm tired of your shit. Well, let's drop the gloves and let's go. And they fight. Like, you can't.
Hey.
That's not entertainment. Like, hey man, come on. We see in basketball, these dudes dispute. They hugging and tugging and pointing and
Yeah.
pushing and shoving. They ain't gonna fight. We know y'all ain't got it. Hockey? Hey, bitch. No, you a bitch. But let's go. So hey, come on, man. Hey, hockey should be on NBA's ass in viewers, but
Yeah. Facts.
NHL, you got to find a way to get them views, man. And people would start paying attention to your All-Star weekend, because it's just not too bad.
Hey,
So,
give Adam Silver a couple bucks. Maybe he can commission both. Look at Adam Silver be on it.
hey, NHL, hey, let the heat die down on Vince McMahon and just silent partner. Hey, there's a man that know how to make some money on entertainment, man. Just let the heat die down, and then like, hey, man, silent roll. Just emphasis on silence.
All right, man. All right, it's about that time. Before we get out of here, though, we do have one thing that we do every week, and it is Friday, and it's Fit Friday. So, that being said, everybody had a lovely assignment last week. Hope everybody's doing well. Checking in with you folks daily, every day. Obviously, you heard earlier, I checked in more earlier this week for obvious reasons. But, those three questions, bro, like, how are you? How is it going? Or anything I can do to help.
Hey, man, you was there for a brother when I needed you the most, and that's all I can ask for. Just continue to do that. Besides Wednesday, dealing with that situation at the parade, I was having a good week. I really was, and just having fun. Spending time with the missus, spending time with the family, and then Wednesday happened, and that kind of really put a damper on my week. But
Yeah.
couple of days removed from it, I'm doing better. I'm in a better headspace for sure. But yeah, man, if I could just rewind the time, and hopefully if there was something that that could have prevented that situation, man, and I wish I could, but I don't have those type of powers. But other than that, man, I'm looking forward to a great weekend. We're gonna kind of relax a little bit. Cook dinner with the babies. They love cooking dinner with me. So
There you go.
and hey, I need my babies to know how to cook, because you can't. One thing that's a turn off is a woman that can't cook. Just my opinion. Just my opinion. Don't come at me, y'all. Just relax. Cooking is not cooking is not door dashing, all right, and cooking is not taking something out of a box and heating it up. That's not cooking. But yeah, man, that's what we're gonna do. Probably spend some time with the family. We gonna, especially the girls. They didn't have school the last couple of days anyway,
Okay.
and we just had their report cards, and they're both doing well. So
Hey,
I'll I'll award them, and we'll bake some cookies. So they love doing
there you
that. So
go.
we'll bake some cookies with the girls, and they love doing that. So that's what I got planned. And yeah, man, same to you, my brother. What can I do to help you? And how's your week? And how's the fam, my brother, man?
All good. To everything, I'm all good. This week, obviously, just being concerned for people that I know in the area, uh, yourself included. Like I said, we got the guy Tanner out there, um, and a couple other people I know that's in that area. Uh, just dealing with the front. I mean, obviously, I physically wasn't there, but it just whenever something like that occurred, it's like I try to understand like the mind state of what's
Mm,
going on, and obviously with nothing being said as of yet. I know there was a leak of something saying it was like a personal dispute that got out of hand. Like I don't even still like you and I both we call sports this great unifier of people. Like just what's the mindset and why?
hmm Yeah.
And when it's
Why?
trying, why is it always something like this? Why is it shots fired at Kansas City Chiefs victory parade? Like
hmm
victory parade.
Yeah.
And this is the third one. It happened in Denver last year when the Nuggets won the championship. It happened in Texas when the Rangers won the World Series.
Mm.
Like, let's. Why do we never hear guns blazing at somewhere where? And it's like, I hate to sound like I'm wishing bad upon people, but you don't never had. Hey, there was shots fired at the Klan rally. You don't hear nothing like that. Like, oh, there's 18 cult members, people celebrating Satan. There were gunshots fired at you don't hear nothing like that. It's a victory parade. It's a birthday party. It's a
Mm.
marathon. It's always
Mm.
something positive where people are just there to enjoy themselves or support other people. And
Hmm.
got some bullshit like this going on. Like I just want to understand the mindset. Know what the mindset. Like what happened to you that was so bad that you had to go ruin something so dope for everybody.
I feel you, dog.
Like literally why? And it's that like that's the part that saddens me about the whole thing. But again, specifically about what happened the other day is we got juveniles arrested. This is trickling down.
Hmm. Facts.
Like, come on, man, we got to do better. Like we
Yeah.
have to do better as a people. And so it's like, just going through the process of that, and then because it's like then I have to explain these. I'm not gonna say me and everybody who's a parent. Like we have to explain this to our kids when that question comes. Dad,
Oh,
why X Y Z?
oh yeah. I had to do a
And it's
lot of
like
explaining on Wednesday,
right,
bro. To
right,
a 6 year to a 6 year old. She's
exactly.
asking. Yeah, I
And
feel
it's
you,
like,
bro.
what do you say? Like because the answer you give isn't exact,
It ain't the right
and
one.
not right. Not that there's a right or wrong, but it's like you can't break it down like any other thing that you can break down to a child. And it just like we got to do better. Bottom
Mm-hmm.
line, we have to do better.
Facts.
So with that being said, I'll carry that thought of having to do better into um, our challenge of the week, man. What you got for the people?
Yeah, man. Challenge of the week is to you know, if there's a person that you feel there's some animosity between y'all, I
Mm,
challenge y'all to just have a 5 minute talk, squash it. Have a 5 minute talk and squash it. Because if there's one thing that I learned this week, man, it's to not hold on to anything, and not waste your energy on
mm,
animosity. Because at the end of the day, life is so fragile and it's so unpredictable. Um, if that situation was 50, 70 yards to the right, like I said to Bobby, I don't know if I'm here
Yeah.
right now. So if there's anybody that you feel that there's animosity between y'all, I challenge y'all to just take 5 minutes and see if y'all can hash it out. Just try. I'm not asking y'all to be best friends, kumbaya, and go on dinner
Right.
date, be best friends. No. I'm asking y'all if y'all can take 5 minutes and stop wasting energy on negative shit that doesn't amount to nothing. And we got to start using our energy for positivity in this world, uplifting, big up in each other. Because you'll never
Absolutely.
know. The person that you might have animosity to might be the person that can help open the gateway to abundance of positivity and abundance of blessings for you. You never know. You never know. So that's my challenge of the week.
Yeah, I like it. Matter of fact, mine is almost similar, but it's different. I hate that saying. I got the same thing, but it's different.
Yeah.
It ain't the same, bro. But my challenge to everybody is gather everyone in your household. Everyone in your household, and don't worry, for my single people, the next time that you have guests. So get everybody together in your household, and for my single people out there, the next time that you have guests, gather in one room. Turn all electronic devices off.
Mm.
Don't put them to the side. Don't put it on silent. Don't put it on vibrate. Off. Television off. Tablet off. Phone off. And have a conversation for 15 minutes. Not about family. Not about finance. Just a conversation. Not about anything that may stress you out. So we also gonna cut out politics and religion. It's politics, religion, family, finance. We're gonna cut those things out. Just have a conversation. Find out something new about that person. Hell, what's their favorite book?
Mm.
Something you may not know about. Like, cause people don't know how to have a conversation start by being inquisitive. So I had to think about something you don't know about that person and ask that question. That's a perfect way to start a conversation. But we're gonna have a conversation, not about family, not about finance, not about politics, not about religion. Just a conversation. 15 minutes, no distractions. That's my challenge to everybody.
Love it.
And with that being said, we will now give you time to have those conversations because our time is done. We went a little over today, but that's okay. You can do what you want to do when you're on something, right?
Wow. My brother, testify.
Anything specific you want to say before we get out of here?
Hey, man, let's keep putting positive vibes out here in this world, baby. That's what we need, man. That's what we need. We got to take care of each other, man. It's been awesome. Y'all know where to find us. Y'all come back. Audible podcast every Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 Central, 4 on the West Coast. We got the YouTube channel, Audible Podcast. We got the Twitter page. Hey, man, we appreciate all the love and support. Y'all tap in with us, and we gonna keep cranking out this Audible gangster shit for y'all, man. That's what we do, man. Hey, man, tap in with myself. Any kind of content I got going on, just going on with the Twitter, Casey Wildcard Mar. And yeah, man, we just gonna keep cranking it. And I can't wait till next Friday, man. I've been enjoying what we've been putting out, my brother.
Absolutely, and tapping every reel. Yeah, Mark got like 17,000 podcasts over. So make sure you watch them all. Go ahead and
I'm like a dog. Yeah, man. Going over to my Twitter, man. Get on my content. More content, more fire.
And as you're checking out all the podcasts he got on, make sure you follow these instructions. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button to turn your notifications on so you know the next time that we are here running our miles. As for me, you catch me here every Friday, like the man said, 7 Eastern, 6 Central, 4 Pacific. And after this, I usually do In the Hoop and Not Tonight. I'm going to go ahead and check out the rest of the All-Star festivities this evening. But Thanks to everybody who joins us. Sergeant Snow, thank you. Kareem, thank you for joining us in the chat this evening, because yeah, it's really fun doing what we do, especially when other people take advantage of their opportunity to be heard. But as for us, till next week, peace.